Hello. Today I'm going to read Unusual Animals, Flamingos. This is a nonfiction book. This is our title page. It says Flamingos, Unusual Animals. It's written by Lynn M. Stone. The publisher is the Rourke Corporation, Incorporated. It was published in Vero Beach, Florida. As you listen to the story, I want you to listen to two special words, plumage and migrate. I want you to see if you can figure out what those words mean, and when you respond to me, if you would tell me the two words and what they mean. This is the table of contents. Many nonfiction books will have a table of contents to help, and they will also have a glossary in the back. The glossary is a mini dictionary. There's usually also an index that tells you what page number those words are on. The unusual flamingos. The 6 species or kinds of flamingos are remarkably unusual birds. Flamingos show off lovely pink or reddish feathers, yet they are rather odd-looking creatures. They have the long necks and stilt-like legs of herons and storks. However, flamingos sound and often act like geese. Most long-legged wading birds have long, slender bills. The flamingo, it has a boxy bill, a one-of-a-kind creation. As you might suspect, flamingos begin life in unusual nests, chimneys of mud. Chimneys of mud. Wonder what that's going to look like. How flamingos look. Flamingos are well known for their bright plumage or feathers. Their spindly legs and slender S-curved necks are also eye-catching. A flamingo at rest often stands on one leg. The missing leg is tucked beneath its body. Flamingos have webbed feet. Sometimes they paddle in deep water like geese. Flamingos stand up to 6 feet tall. In flight, flamingos have a 5 to 6 foot wingspan. Where flamingos live. The different species of flamingos live in parts of Western Asia, Africa, Southern Europe, South America, and Southern North America. Flamingos live in some of the world's most rugged and out-of-the-way wetlands, from coastal swamps to salty lakes, tucked away high in South American mountains. The only wild flamingos in North America are the Caribbean flamingos. Their homes are on a few of the islands in the Caribbean Sea and in parts of northern South America. They're pretty pink. Sometimes you might see people have plastic flamingos on their yard. What flamingos eat. The flamingo's remarkable bill is basically a curved upside-down bucket with a lid. Inside is a special strainer. Flamingos feed by pumping water and mud through their bills. The strainers filter food from the water and mud. Flamingos with extremely fine strainers eat plant life that is too small for us to see. Other flamingos catch little water animals in their strainers. Curiously, the only other animals that strain food as flamingos do are some of the great whales. Other animals have strainers, but don't use them as flamingos and whales do. Oiling and cleaning feathers is part of this greater flamingo's daily workout. The Chilean flamingo is the smallest of 3 South American species. Kinds of flamingos. The Caribbean flamingo is the rosiest flamingo species. The Caribbean flamingo and its closest cousin, the great flamingo, are the world's largest flamingos. Lesser flamingos are the most plentiful species. About 6 million of them live in Africa. The Andean flamingo is the largest of the 3 South American flamingo species. The Chilean flamingo is the smallest. The middle-sized James flamingos live on high mountain lakes. They are the rarest flamingos. This is a picture of some lesser flamingos by the thousands to Lake Nakuru in East Africa. Flamingo habits. Flamingos are very social. They fly, nest, feed, and rest together in large flocks. Some flocks of lesser flamingos contain hundreds of thousands of birds. A nesting flock or colony in Kenya had more than 1 million nests. Some flocks migrate or travel to new homes for part of the year. As nesting time approaches, lovesick flamingos hustle about. They call loudly to their mates as they flap their wings, run, and jab at each other. Sounds like kids on a playground sometimes. Flamingo nests. Many birds follow a nesting schedule. Each year, flamingos nest when the water level is low and plenty of mud is available. Using their big bills, flamingos shape solid chimneys of mud for their nests. Each nest stands about 1 foot tall. The flamingo lays a single white egg in a shallow cup on the chimney top. The flamingo nests are close together and the birds often squabble, jabbing at each other with their bills. This is the chimney, and there's the cup where the egg is laid. Baby flamingos. Adult flamingos produce a bright red liquid in their throats after their young hatch. They dribble the liquid into the beaks of their babies. After 10 weeks of this liquid diet, a young flamingo can fly. Its pink adult feathers are not fully in place, however, until it is 4 years old. A baby flamingo may become prey or food for gulls, vultures, eagles, hogs, and other animals. Drought. The lack of water and floods are even greater threats. That's a baby flamingo. And he won't get rosy feathers for 4 years. Flamingos and people. Flamingos are very fussy or specialized birds. Conditions have to be just so, or they will not feed or nest. Flamingos have deserted many nesting and feeding sites because of people. People have frightened flamingos and sometimes collected their eggs. They have also destroyed flamingo habitats or homes by taking water away to cities. However, people sometimes help flamingos too. Chile has a new refuge, a protected area that helps keep the 3 species of South American flamingos safe. And that is the end of our book. See you soon.